Hi, it's Karen. I want to talk today about making a decision. There's a lot of people that contact me and they say, "Hey, I need help. I got a DUI. I got a divorce papers from my wife. Uh, I'm going to lose my job and I need to do something." And I'll say, "Well, what do you want to do? What do you want to do?" Well, I don't want to lose my job. I don't want to lose my wife. I don't want to lose my driving. It's not necessarily that they don't want to quit drinking. They just don't want the bad consequences. And not wanting bad consequences is really not enough if you're an alcoholic. So I always ask people, really think about what you want. What do you want? Have you thought about what you wanted? Do you just not want the bad consequences? Sometimes I say to someone, "What do you want?" And they say to me, "I don't want to drink anymore. I don't want to feel like this anymore. I don't want to be driving myself crazy in my head anymore. I need to change. Something's got to change. I can't do this anymore. I'll do anything." Right? And I'll say, "Okay, then I want you to make a decision that you are going to get sober. Not just that that's what you want, but you have to make a decision. You have to really sit down and make a decision." Okay. Because if you wait until you feel like it or it feels right, it's never going to happen. But sometimes you have to look at things kind of analytically and say, this isn't going well at all. You might be saying that while you're in prison. You might be saying that when you are sitting in a car that you just ran into a tree and the smoke's coming up from the engine and you think, "Oh God, this isn't going well," right? I'm just a train wreck. It might be when you're 5150'd or in the hospital for alcohol poisoning. I don't know when it is for you. It might just be when your boss calls you in and says, "Listen, you got to do something about your drinking." It could be when your kid goes, why do you drink so much, right? I don't know what it is for you. But when that happens, you have to make a decision. Am I going to go this way or am I going to go that way? What am I going to do? When you make a decision, you need to put some parameters around it. The reason you need to do this is because if you are suffering from alcoholism and addiction, I don't care if it's cigarettes, I don't care what it is, you will think, "Okay, I want to stop." And then the thinking begins and you think, "Well, you know what? It's Friday. Maybe I should wait until Monday." You know what I mean? Or, if I just buy one more pack of cigarettes, then I won't have any more money. I'll quit after this next pack of cigarettes. Whatever it is you're telling yourself, it's always going to be something. So you kind of have to make a decision. This is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to do it for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. I'm going to try this for 30 days. I'm going to make a decision. This is what I'm going to do. And it's not, I'm going to quit. I'm going to try something different. I'm going to get help this time. I'm going to take direction this time. I'm going to do a program this time. I'm going to go to AA and I'm going to say, "I need help. What do I do?" Or I'm going to go to a program. I'm going to do this, get a sponsor. I'm going to do the steps and I'm going to do what they say for X amount of days. That's what I'm going to do. You might even want to write it down, because 30 minutes into it, 3 hours into it, 3 days into it, you're going to think, I don't know why I'm doing this in July. The best time to do this Best time to do this is in January after the holidays, right? If it's drinking or whatever it is. You have to decide. There's always going to be a reason not to do it, right? There's never a good time to get sober, just like there's never a good time to get pregnant. If you wait to get pregnant and have kids, you'd never have kids. And if you waited till you had a big enough house and enough money, I mean, that's just the way it is. So it's the same with getting sober. There's never going to be a good time, except for right now. You have to make a decision, not to your mother, not to your father, not to your husband. You have to decide. When someone calls me for help, I don't ask their husband, what do you want them to do? I say, what do you want to do? Maybe you don't want to quit drinking. Maybe you just don't want the consequences. I knew when I quit drinking, I had to quit drinking. I knew it. I mean, I took it to the end. I was homeless. I was unemployable. I was sick. I was disgusting. I was sick of myself. I had no family left, no friends left, nothing left, right? And I had to make a decision. And it wasn't because I'm going to get sober and there's going to be rainbows and unicorns and butterflies. No. I made a decision. Either I'm going to go that way and I'm going to be dead shortly, or I'm going to go this way. Even though my head tells me it's the stupidest thing. I can't do it. I don't want to do it. And I did it. And every time I wanted to quit, I thought, no, I made a decision. I'm going to do this for 30 days. I'm going to give this a try. Right? I'm going to stick with it. Even though I don't want to do it. Right? Because I had to make a decision. Or without deciding what to do, it's what is the word that I want to use? It's like bargaining with yourself. Well, I could quit today. I mean, I did that when I woke up in the morning. I'm not going to drink today. I'm not going to drink today. Okay, well, maybe I'll have a drink by 5. If I can not drink till 5, I can get a lot done today, and I won't drink until 5 o'clock. And then, well, I did get the laundry done. So, I think if I drank at 12, then I could stop drinking by 5, and then I could get a good night's sleep. Like I could stop at 5. Then pretty soon it was like, oh, I'm starting to shake. I'm starting to get the shakes. I'm starting to feel sick. I'm going to need to lay down. Then I'm going to waste all this time if I just have a drink right now. What if I have half a cup now, and then I have a half a cup, wait 2 hours, and have a half a cup, and then I wait 2 more hours. Yeah, maybe that's what I should do. Maybe I'll do that. Okay, I had a half a cup, but 2 hours. But you know what? I better go ahead and have it in an hour. If I just drink this bottle, then I won't go to the store. I'll just be done, and I'll be done for the rest of the day, and I'll be fine. And tomorrow, it'll be easier because I haven't drank for so long. And pretty soon, I've drank the whole bottle of wine, and it's 8 o'clock in the morning. You see what I mean? But if you make a decision, then you go, wait a minute, I said I was going to do this for 30 days. And then 30 days becomes, it's so hard, right? That you just tell yourself, I'm just going to see if I can get through the day. Now, I've helped a lot of people get sober, especially through this pandemic. And what I told them was, let's just get 24 hours. Let's see if we can get you 24 hours. I don't say, let's get sober for the rest of your life. Let's see if you can get 24 hours. How do you do that? Well, there's a meeting in 30 minutes on Zoom. Can you meet me there in 30 minutes? Go into the bathroom, brush your teeth, wash your face, put your hair in a ponytail, and get on the Zoom meeting and meet me there in 30 minutes. Then they do. And then I say, okay, the next meeting I'm going to be on is at 12:15. Okay, so can you make it till 12:15 and meet me at the 12:15 Zoom meeting? Yes, I think so. Okay, if your head starts to freak you out, I want you to go on the Women's International meeting. That's 24 hours a day marathon. Hop on that and stay on that until the 12:15. Okay, that worked. We're at the 12:15. Okay, can you meet me at the 5:30 meeting? I don't know. Okay, this is what I want you to do. I want you to get off the phone and eat something, drink a ton of water, and lay down and take a nap. And text me when you wake up. And they did. Okay, now get on the women's marathon meeting, and I'll see you at the 5:30. And they did. And we kept doing that until they got 24 hours. And then once they had 24 hours and they went to the meeting and everyone applauded, it was like, okay, shit. And I'll say, okay, let's see if we can get 48 hours. Let's just do one more day. Let's do the same thing we did yesterday, right? So there's a decision that's been made, and your mind can't argue with that. If you don't have a decision, your mind's going to fuck with you the minute you make have the idea. You have the idea, I should quit drinking. I think I'm going to quit drinking. And then, well, I always have a beer when I vacuum, right? I'll just have a beer when I vacuum. I mean, it's just this bargaining thing. And the reason it's like that is because you're dealing with a mental illness. Your own thinking is trying to kill you. So if you make a decision to go along with someone else's idea, that's what happens when you decide to go to treatment. Part of the biggest thing about going to treatment is that you decided to do it. You admitted you needed help and you went to treatment. That's where the miracle starts happening. Your willingness, your open-mindedness, and your honesty, right? So it's the same when you say, I'm going to make a decision and I'm going to stay in meetings for 24 hours if I'm lying in bed puking my guts out, right? Or I'm going to go to treatment, or I can't detox by myself. It's too dangerous. So I'm going to call my doctor. I'm going to make a decision. I'm going to call my doctor and ask for help at detoxing at home, right? And then I'm going to go to meetings and I'm going to take suggestions. Write it down. And tell yourself on the piece of paper, no matter what I think, I'm going to stick with this for 30 days. What's the worst that could happen? If 30 days comes and you've done the 12 steps and you've gone to 2 or 3 meetings a day, every day, you're doing the morning and evening meditations out of the big book of Alcoholics Anonymous, and you're helping other people and you're feeling better. In 30 days, if your life isn't getting better and your mental health isn't improving, you can go back to drinking, right? Give yourself that out. Whatever you have to do to stay sober. This is a very safe way to do it, is make a decision. You don't need to tell everybody your decision. You can tell them at the meeting, I made a decision today, I'm going to try this for 30 days and I need to get through the steps. It's powerful, making a decision, no matter what it is in your life, whether it's drinking, using, smoking, eating, cutting, self-harm, whatever it is for you, whatever's going on in your world that you need help with, you have to make a decision. And then set up some guidelines for that decision that you're going to get outside information and help. And even if it's for this long a time or this long a time, you're going to stick with it. And then at the end of that, you can always change your mind and go back. That eases the panic that never drinking again, you're never drinking again, right? Oh my God, how am I going to make it through Christmas? How am I going to make it through, New Year's Eve? That'll quiet that down. Okay, because you need to get clearer before you can make decisions. So that little decision is huge. Okay, so I want you to give it a try. It cannot hurt to give it a try. Make a decision, put it in writing, put some boundaries around it, how long it's going to be. What does that mean, not drinking? Does that mean not drinking any alcohol? I mean, because your mind will, well, maybe when I wrote that, maybe I was talking about just drinking whiskey. Maybe I could have a beer, right? Write it down. Make a decision and do it for 30 days, 60 days, 90. If you can do it for 90 days, like a treatment center, it's better, right? It's better because your mind will clear up. You are battling your mind, not the bottle. Okay? Hope this helped. Have a great day.